Hello, first graders. Welcome to a new social study lesson. Please get our community and beyond book ready and let's start. We are still in Unit 3 and today will be learning about producers, sellers, and buyer, page 96. This unit is talking about economics. We learn about people used to trade things, so barter and money, and we learn also that people in old days they didn't have the money, so they used to trade things like swap like when you trade with your friend. And we learn about goods can be things that people make or grow. And we also learn about service that when people provide you with a help or support or service and do things for others. And we learn that this could be the custodians in your school or service worker. Also, we learn about that people sometimes, when they want to buy, like the story between the two girls, that they save the money, they went to the shop, they get their dolly, and they use the money. So we also learn about sequence for things like what you do first, you go purchase, pay for it, then use it. Today we will be talking about producers, sellers, and buyers. The essential question: why do we need producers, sellers, and buyers? What do you think? So let's cover the lesson and then come up with the right answer. You'll be learning today about producers, sellers, and buyers. So if you find these words in your book, you need to circle it in this page and the next page. All right, let's start. How goods and service get to us? All right. Remember, we said goods is a product that either people grow or make. Have you ever made a grown or a good or service? It's so. You are a producer. People who make or grow goods are providing service or provide service are called producers. So if you make or grow food or goods or provide any service, that's what we call them producers. So people who grow goods or provide service, they are producers. And we have here our examples. Providing a service as a dentist, yay. When you go to the dentist, you don't buy things from the dentist or from the clinic, but the dentist provides you with service. So provide you with something. So you are a producer because you use this. All right, producing good. Over here, the bakery, making cake or pie or bread. So producing something. All right, let's go for the next page. Oh, let's see this activity. Find two more new words. Okay, let's read it again. So we have producer, good, service. Let's see. Have you ever made or grown a good or service? If so, you are a producer. People who make or grow goods or provide services are called producers. So we can use also the word provide, that's new, and we can use the word grown. So these two words, you can write them down here as is. Find two more new words. So we can write them here. All right. Let's go for next page, page 97. People who sell goods or service are known as sellers. Workers at a store who sell you a skateboard are sellers. People use money to buy goods and service that makes them buyers. You buy a skateboard with your money. So you're a buyer. All right, so there's three categories here we need to pay attention to. There's a producers, sellers, and buyers. So producers, when you make something, or when this thing you make, either you make it, it's like something wrapped that I can hold in my hand, or service. So we say this clinic providing service, the teacher providing service, the supermarket, when you go by, providing you food or vegetables. So these are called producers because they do something for you, either items that you have in your hand or service, like these two examples over here. All right, seller. People who sell goods or service are known as sellers. Workers at the store who sell you a skateboards are sellers. So when you go to the store and you buy, so the people who sell you the items or the products or the foods, we call them sellers because they sell you products or they sell you items. But you're the one who use the money and pay for the products or the goods that you buy or the service, so you are a buyer. So when I have my money and I'm going to the supermarket, I'm a buyer. And the person who's selling me, he's a seller. The sales, we call him even salesman or sales lady. So these are the people who sell you. They could be selling you products or service. And then producer, we said producer, they are the people who made or grow goods or service. So they can make service for you or give you a product or something in your hand. All right, circle the buyer and place a box around the seller in this picture. So who is the buyer? The one who's going to pay the money. It's going to be the boy. Yes, so we need to. So circle around the buyer. So you're going to go like this. So this is a buyer because he's buying. He has the money. And then say draw a box around the seller. That man would be the seller because he is the one who sell the item for you. So he is the seller. So that's the first activity. So circle the buyer and put a box around the seller. All right. Okay, we need to clear. All right. Let's see this reading skill, main topic and details. Remember, we always cover this part, main ideas or main topic. What's the topic talking about? And then you add details. So main topic and details, fill in the chart below to show what you have learned about how we get goods and service. So the main topic, how we get goods and service. That's the main idea. That's what the selection about. The details, okay, what did we learn? We know that there will be buyers, right? We learn about buyers, we learn about sellers, and we learn about producers. So let's write these down in that 3 box where it says details. So let's start with the first one. So we know about producer, right? So let's write producer. So we have producers, and then we know we have sellers, and then we learn also about buyers. So the main topic or the main idea is how we get goods and service. So we have producers, we have sellers, and we have buyers. All right. And over here, we said find 2 more new words, and we said we can use the word provide because they put already producers, sellers, and buyers. So we can use the word provide. So we can write this word provide, and we can use also the word grown. So you want me to write it? I can write it for you. So we can put here. You can write the first word, grown. Then we can write the second word, provide. All right, so these are the new words that, 2 new words we found them in a selection. I can write them down. Okay. All right, so this is the first part of our lesson, producers, sellers, and buyers. And we learned that if you make something or you grow something, it could be a good or you provide service that make you producers. So if I'm providing service or I'm growing good, so that's producers. But if I'm selling something, so I'm sales, so sellers. And if I'm buying, The one who go and pay the money will be the buyers. All right. That's it for today, first graders. Thank you. Bye-bye.